it's Hypno here. These are newspapers from Germany. My dad, earlier, maybe a month ago, went to Austria. He works in John Deere. I don't know why he goes to Austria. To talk to people. We had people from Russia come over, and since they never saw snow, we took them on a snowmobile ride. It was fun. I got to drive one before. But today, that went completely off topic. I am going to do something that usually YouTubers, I believe, don't do, because I can't find anything like this. I'm going to tell stuff about me to you. Like my favorite color, favorite food, different things about me. Okay, so my name is Hannah, but I go by Hypno. That's actually a long story too. And I live in Iowa. I'm 13 years old, and I have parents that are divorced. That they live in two different houses, so I go back and forth every week between two different houses. So I might actually, I don't have a phone or camera or anything over at my mom's, so I'm probably going to be doing videos week on, week off, until I get my own phone and camera. Even then I might not. Believe it or not, my dad brought these here to me because I'm going to try to learn German. Now, I'm going to bring this out before later in the channel and everything. I am a huge Hetalia fan. If you guys don't know what Hetalia is, it's an anime. I watch anime, and it's personified countries. It's stereotyping to where it's funny. And believe it or not, people say, well, it's an anime, it's bad for you and everything. No, I know country flags and everything. I know flags from all the way from Greece to, I hope I say this correctly, I can't say it, it's like Kugelmeagle. That's what we call it, Kugelmeagle. It's like a 30-letter word as a country. It's supposed to be really small and everything, and I know a lot of flags and everything because of it, and I just wanted to, get that out and everything because I might make references and everything. I don't do that as much as my sister. Hopefully she didn't hear that. And I'm going to start off with, my favorite color and everything. My favorite color is black. I'm not goth or anything, but my favorite color is black. I usually wear that a lot, like this and everything. Most of the time I wore, black pants, black shirt, and it made me look like I had a one piece on, and I started not doing that now. I just started doing that. And it's actually working out fine. I have not that much black on me. My favorite food, believe it or not, it's broccoli. How many people have a vegetable as their favorite food? None. It's really weird. I don't know how my favorite food became broccoli. I know that I'm gonna do this. I am becoming a vet when I grow older. Yay! When in science, we had hearts, we would bring hearts in, cow hearts and everything. And I can't do things with humans, I can't watch humans getting their blood drawn or surgery or anything on people. But I can watch it with dogs and cats and all that. I don't know what it is with that. Just weird. And I actually wasn't able to do that science thing because I remember, if I heard this wrong, then I don't know. I heard the teacher say, if you're going to touch the hearts, you have to put your fingers through the arteries. I can't do that. I mean, can you do that? I can't put my fingers through heart arteries. I mean, they were cow hearts, this big. And they each had, and my science teacher, who was really funny. I'm in middle school. And the clothes I usually wear, there's one time where I was in the office, at my school, and I was standing up and I was waiting for the guidance counselor, and the student comes over, and they're like, Miss, do you know if I can talk to the principal? I'm like, I'm not a teacher here. They thought I was a teacher. Well, I'm not a teacher. People always think that. I passed by one of my old teachers in the hallway, and I'm like, oh, hi, and they thought I was a teacher, too. I guess I'm way too tall. And I'm actually really mature for my age, I guess you could say. People could disagree with that, but I don't swear a ton. I don't have a Twitter account or a Facebook account. I'm not into social media. I have a YouTube account. I don't have a Facebook or a Twitter account. Or Snapchat, anything like that. I have a flip phone. This is a phone. I had this whole argument with someone before. They had an iPhone, one of those big iPhones, you know, that big, the newest one. I said, that's a tablet. No, it's a phone. No, it's a tablet. If you can do more than text, call, and play Tetris on it, it's not a phone. Especially if it has a screen as big as a mini iPad mini. I don't know the name of it. I'm not a big electronic geek. I don't know how I can... One time my history teacher, because our school we have touchscreen laptops, like laptops, you know, that you can carry around and everything. They're like this thick. It's not one of those thin paper things. But the screen went dark, and it was saying the computer was on, but the screen was dark. And, you know, I have trouble all the time with that. If you hold the power button for 10 to 15 seconds, it'll be on, like, the standby sleep mode, and then turn it back on. It'll be perfectly fine. They didn't know how I knew that. My computer does it all the time. I have a Windows 8 computer, and I am having a lot of trouble with it. Like, I got a game down. I got the Slenderman game down. And I couldn't get past the first page. I'm a wimp. I'm sorry, I am a wimp. And I can get that onto my computer, but I can't get games like I'm trying to think of a game that I tried to get down before, because it was a long time ago. It was like Aoni. I got Hetalia down, but I didn't get Aoni. Aoni is the original version where you're getting chased around with this monster guy in this locked up mansion, and I can't get that down. It says, would you like to open file in, and it says all these apps. I accidentally put it in Paint. That doesn't work. Don't click Paint. Supposedly you're supposed to put in that notepad thing, because it's like a readme file kind of thing. And so if you're asking for help with like files and everything, I'm the last person you want to go to. I can do one thing but not the other. I'm a big mythical drawer. I am into mythology and everything. Like, I'm more into Norse mythology, you know, with like Thor, Loki, Odin kind of stuff. I read how Odin lost his eye in 7th grade. Why did I almost say 6th? And it was a really good story and everything. I loved it. I don't know how I got into Norse mythology. I love myths and everything from the last time I can remember, because I was obsessed with dragons and everything. It's... Don't know what to say then. I am a huge drawer. I was big into drawing wolves and everything, but they didn't really look like wolves. Like, this past summer I changed my technique completely. The dragon that I showed on my last video, with its mouth open and it had the stomach and everything, and you can see its teeth and tongue and everything, I didn't draw like that. I drew like an anime drawing kind of thing. You know, where they have the anime eyes, and my dragons didn't have claws. They didn't have wings, because I wasn't able to do that.
Sister came in.
Okay, sorry about, like, interruption and everything. sister came in. I'm gonna talk about like other things like I upload pictures on a site. It's called DeviantArt, DeviantArt.com. Maybe most of you guys have heard of it. I have different friends on there. I have a friend, his name is Jesse BV, that's his username. I know him in real life. I have the Angel Alchemist, who is another friend in real life. And Yami Dawn. She is another friend in real life. There was another person, I don't know him, her, it, they were Blue Spirit, something like that. They commented on one of my very first pictures, Spellcaster. They looked like a messed up My Little Pony. I have a lot of those on there, and that was the way I used to draw. And now I draw like more realistic with mouths open and feathers and all that stuff. I don't draw anime anymore. My friends Angel Alchemist and Yami Dawn, they both draw anime. Jesse BB, he just made that account so that he can follow my pictures, and so like if I'm out of town or something like that but still have internet connection, he can talk to me. But we have phones too. He never uses his. And I have another friend. I've known him since kindergarten. I believe he doesn't have a DeviantArt account. I have his phone number. I have another friend. His last name is Polish. I don't know. My mom somehow found she heard his last name before. It's like Wufakowski kind of thing, and it was Polish, and he has a DeviantArt account. I don't know his username or anything, but they always follow me and check out my pictures and everything like that. I have other friends that, I can't keep in touch with them online, but I can keep in touch with them on my phone. One of them, her name is Emma. She was a bully victim. She's one of my best friends too, all of them are. And I don't know why you have to have only one best friend. Probably people can be angry about that, but she was one time being bullied in front of everyone in the class. The teacher was out talking to someone, like we didn't have a printer in our room, and she had to go all the way down to the library to get stuff. And she was like being called names. No one was standing up for her. And, by this time we weren't really friends. We were, passed by the hallway. Hey, how are you doing? Wouldn't really talk. And I said, you need to stop that. And a person said, this isn't any of your business. I said, no, she is my friend. This is my business. She didn't know that I thought of her as a friend. I think everyone that isn't mean to me is a friend. Kind of. Sometimes even the mean people. And after that, during 8th period, this was like during 2nd period. During 8th period, I got called up to the office. And they said, we want blah 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 to come up to the office. And it's that time where everyone in the class goes like, ooh. They did that because they thought I was in trouble. No, I went up and the guidance counselor had to talk to me. And Emma was there too, and she said, I never had a friend who actually cared about me. Those aren't friends. I've had people like that too, and I completely shut them out after, I had a friend before, and I would always try to, talk to him and everything, and he would be like, not now, I'm busy, and he would just sit there staring at the wall. That's not being busy and everything, and he would always be rude. He never wanted to talk to me, and he still said that we were friends, and I just started doing the same thing to him, and we basically, just like a whole wall between us. And there were a lot of people like that to me. I don't know why. I had a friend before in 7th grade. She hanged out with me a lot too. I went over and slept over at her house. She had these adorable little pets. One of them was named Einstein, and it was like this, little, I think it was a Shih Tzu, and it had that Einstein hair. Just, they didn't know how to control it. And we were really close, and then all of a sudden she shut me out. And she wouldn't go near me, she wouldn't sit next to me. And I found out it was because people were saying bad things about me to her, and she actually believed them. I still count her as a friend still, just because she doesn't sit by me and everything. She hasn't done anything bad to me, so I shouldn't discount her as a friend. I mean, we still, say hi, how you doing, but most of the time, not friend, best friend kind of thing. And I'm gonna go away from the gloominess. I'm gonna go to, languages. I don't swear. I don't, say the S word, anything like that. Every once in a while, I'll say crap. I don't count that as a swear word. Most families don't. Our family doesn't really count it as that. My sister, on the other hand, thinks that she can get away with saying different swear words in different languages. I put a warning out. I don't know what it means, but sometimes she says cazzo. I believe it's Italian for either the F word or the D word. I don't even know if it's a swear word at all. And she learned that from Romano. That's a Hetalia reference. That's South Italy. She's more obsessed than Hetalia with me. And I actually learned how to say different things in different languages. I know how to say yes in Italian, Spanish, which are the same things, and Russian, German, Japanese. I almost said Japanese. I figured out how to say no in Japanese. I've found out how to say hello, goodbye in Japanese, thank you very much in that language too. I found out how to say I love you in German and Italian, Spanish, which Italian and Spanish, again, are the same, except they're spelled one word differently. One letter. Not one word. I don't get that either. Someone needs to explain me with it. When I get into high school, I'm going to try to learn German. My best friend, the Angel Alchemist, she is learning Japanese right now. She can learn things from anime. I don't know how she does that. My Yamidon, she's learning Spanish. My sister, she's learning French. If anyone gets that reference, tell me. German, Spanish, and French. Anyone get that reference, tell me. I'm going to say when I have a reference, and that is one of them. She has something called the Corner of Doom. I also call it the Corner of Doom, where the languages German, French, and Spanish are grouped together. She interrupted me earlier, and I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen. I locked the door. My stepbrother, he's learning French, and I hope that I can actually learn French from them. Maybe I can be more than bilingual. I'm hearing things. And hopefully later I can learn how to read this. Yes, I still have the things. And I was reading just sitting here, and I was like this. And I see the number 2. I can only, it's 1, 2, 4. I know that 10 is elf. What? Okay, I'm I'm gonna need to end it here. I'll see you all later. Any ideas, questions, comments, put in the comments section. And I will see you later. Hit this, God.